Today on Tracey's Basement, it's more gift boxing with the Border Geek.
Oh, it's from Derek!
Welcome back to the basement. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today we have another package from our good friend Derek the Border Geek Jones. If you haven't already checked out his channel, we'll leave a link in the description box below. We love him. He's one of our best YouTube friends. We've been doing all kinds of these boxes with him. So we have another one today.
Yeah.
It's kind of enormous.
It's kind of big, but it's got stuff in it that we actually paid for, so I have to dig that stuff out of it first because we're doing that stuff in another
Those will
video.
be separate videos.
Yeah, that wasn't part of a trade box. He just helped us out with his US address and getting something.
So thank you for that right off the bat.
Yeah, and Derek is our good buddy, of course. We talk to him every single day.
Literally.
Love that guy. Love his channel. So definitely go check him out. He does lots of cool stuff. And I really just want to get into this because it's huge.
Yes.
So I'm going to dig the stuff out for the other videos out in advance just to kind of get them out of the way since there is so much box here. And because the stuff in it is actually quite big that we're doing in another video. And we know most of the stuff that's coming in this box because that's what we do. When we go around, we basically... When we find stuff that we know the other person would like, if we find a deal on it or something like that, we let the other person know.
We help each other out, basically.
Yeah, and you say, you know, if I like that, you say, would you guys like this? And I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I love that, you know? Oh yeah, cool, blah, 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 you know? Oh, bro hard. So I'm going to try to dig the big things out of here, and I see a couple cool things all ready to show off. And, oh, there's the note. Okay, I was looking for the note. He's got it taped to the upper lip of the box. So... dig that off, and you can read this while I try to dig the items that aren't part of the trade box out of this.
Okay. We've got a nice postcard that says, "Welcome to Canada to Fort Francis," so that's where Border Geek is from. Dear Greasy's Basement. Ha ha ha. Time for August's things and stuff already. Amazing how we can continue to do so well for each other, but not ourselves. Lol. Yeah, we can never find stuff for ourselves, but we find lots of stuff for each other.
Yeah.
Some surprises for Missy, but I think you know most of what is enclosed. Enjoy, Derek. P.S. Damn you for using me as your SDCC Turtles mule, and there's an item missing for Tracey because Shirt Punch / Nerd Block can't seem to get their act together.
Yeah, well, if you guys know all the information, Nerd Block is basically done.
Yeah.
They're gone. They are no more. They cease to be. They are an X sub-box. That's points to anybody who gets that reference, eh?
Yes, sure.
I like how he called us Greasy's Basement in that note because we're always picking on each other over who can, you know, is greasier, who can grease the most cool stuff out of each other. We got me, him, and Johnny Tellez in a group trying to see who's the greasiest of us all. So, yeah, I still think Derek's the greasiest. Yeah,
I agree.
We call him the Border Grease. So go say hi to the Border Grease for us. So the first item is from Marie B in Basement Geeks. Okay, I remember this. She sent this stuff to Derek. So.
Wouldn't be a box from Derek without a bag of Donnie for Missy. God, I hate losing to a 7-year-old.
6. Then he has 6 in question marks.
She's almost 7.
Almost 7, but she's still 6.
So,
and you are still losing.
So Marie Berkvis?
I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we're difficult with those kind of names. She sent that this Derek's way, and then sent it along to us. And this is awesome. Okay, so we have the little turtle trash van.
Yeah, it's like it's got the Donnie bandana.
Yeah,
on
it looks like Donnie, but it's like a trash truck. And there's a bunch of Mega Constructs in here as well. I see Donnie. I see a Mouser. So it's all in a plastic bag right now, so I'm not going to dump it out.
I don't think she has that one either.
No, she definitely doesn't have this one because she does not have any Mousers.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome. I think I see Mikey in there as well. And this is Oh, it's one of those clay.
It's plasticine.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
what it is. It's called plasticine. It's like clay. You mold stuff out of it and stuff.
So you can see all the green there, and there is instructions in the back that show you how to create your favorite turtle, and it comes with the little punch-outs that you can stick in there to create your turtle. That's pretty neat.
Very cool.
Very
All
awesome.
right, she will like that, and of course, as I always do, I will send you a picture of her totally enjoying that stuff. So. Okay, next thing in here says, but how can you still like Pops, Jason, when you don't like seeing all the glams? And that tongue
A
out
little
face.
bit of a shot.
Yeah, he knows, and he says the same thing. I hate people who flood Funko Pop glams. They're just glams. Come on, I hate it. It's not that I hate that they exist. I just hate people who have to share every single one of them in the group. Oh, it drives me nuts. But that's just complaining for another day. So we all know how I feel about the only Pop posts and stuff too, right? Like, come on, guys. There's more cool stuff out there.
There's so much more cool
Expand your mind a little bit from your little corner you've got yourself backed into. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. But we do love Pops. So this is, he actually asked me about this, and I said, yeah, it would be cool because I don't have any of them. I didn't want the common. I wanted either the bloody or the special one because I found the common was really, really basic.
Yeah,
you could barely really tell what it is. But holy God, the bubble wrap on it, it's a pop, man. This isn't a freaking statue here, it's a pop. You know we're not one of those savages like, oh my God, there's a dent or a wrinkle in my pop box, I hate everything now. No, that's just annoying. People don't like you when you're like that. Simple as that. But it is Conan the Barbarian, and this is from a very... He bubble wrapped the hell of it. It's already still so crushed in the corner anyway, but yeah, it's from the scene in the movie where he is in the lair of the serpent, and they're trying to assassinate James Earl Jones' character. I can get him open here while I continue. So him and his two counterparts in the movie, they're trying to assassinate Tulsa Doom, who is James Earl Jones' character. And this is really cool. He's got the black paint all over him, like he has in that scene, because they're all done up in this black war paint all over them. Just kind of helps, even though it's from a very, very specific point in the movie and isn't his normal look, it just helps what would be a very mundane Pop stand out a little bit more. So very, very cool. So he had access to this one and the common. He asked me which one, and I said this one here. So very cool. He's got his sword, he's got his loincloth and his scabbard on the back. Like
the necklace there.
Yeah, he's got to have his little necklace. He's got his, like I said, he's got his war paint all over him. Big, huge, furry Conan, Arnold Schwarzenegger boots. So, very cool. Thank you very much. I'm glad I have finally have something Conan on the shelf to go with that big, giant comic that you sent me last time.
Which is so awesome.
Yeah, and I have a ton of small Conan comics now, too. So the Conan and the Red Sonja kick has just gone wild. So, the next thing in here is a small thing. So I'll let you take a look at that.
It's got a little note on it here. Donatello 1-of-1 sketch card by Marvel DC sketch card artist Bianca Thompson. Stand included. Enjoy, Tracy. Better than the sketch card in July's box. So in July's box, he sent a sketch card that he drew as a child.
The Dragon Ball Emperor Pilaf, all spelt wrong and stuff.
That is really cool. That is very, very nice artwork there. And again, like you said, it comes with a little stand.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
So we can stand that up. Very, very nice. So that's by Bianca Thompson, who I guess works for Marvel and DC, because he's got Marvel/DC written there.
So that's very cool.
Very, very cool. Thank you very much.
This is on the top here, so I'm gonna give you this. Derek is not a fan of these guys, but he was in the States on a trip, and he found them really cheap, and he asked Tracy if she wanted them, and Tracy greased the hell out of him. He was like, oh yeah, buy them, I want them, go get them, immediately get them. So you can look at that.
Please, for the love of God, no more Power Lamers.
He hates buying Power Ranger stuff. He hates it.
So there's the Black Ranger Jada medal. Very awesome. I want to get all of them, but we haven't really been finding all of them at once. So he happened to find them. These two he sent today. He sent really, really cheap. They were
Yeah.
on a really good sale. So I was like,
the
you may as
States-
well grab them while they're on sale.
The States gets way... Not only do they have much better pricing in general, but they have way better sales than Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all of our Canadian stores. Our Canadian stores, versions of the American stores that you guys have in the States is just ridiculous. They're a joke in comparison.
There is Zack the Black Ranger in Jada Metal's form. Really, really like this. I love how they're in like a battle pose and they've got their weapons with
That's
them.
the main thing about them is they've got their weapons.
Yeah, so many of the figures that you get of Power Rangers, they don't have their weapons.
Yeah,
So
I love the fact that they come with their weapons.
that really makes it. And he's got, of course, got the awesome Mastodon helmet, the little holster there on the side, very nicely painted.
And
awesome.
of course, they're die cast, so they're nice and shiny.
Very, very heavy and shiny and
They pop
solid.
out.
Very much love those so much.
As mentioned before in the past on the channel, we're hit and miss with these Jada die-cast medals, but the Power Rangers ones are absolutely
Power
fantastic.
Rangers ones are great.
I love those. All right, Trace, there's another thing for you that you greased out of him.
Can't blame you for wanting this one, Tracy. $30 Canadian is just cray-cray. That's what they normally are.
That's what they
up
cost
here.
up here, yeah.
By the way, you're welcome for starting your Black Series army. Ha ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
he started the addiction.
Yeah, he sent the first one and then it just kept going from there.
Yeah.
So we have the Scarif Stormtrooper Black Series figure. Love these so much. Been collecting all of the Imperial Army and some of the First Order as well because they're just too freaking cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is awesome. So he's got like this dirty brownish gray like desert feel to him. He's been crawling around in the desert. It's really awesome. It's got lots of like little scratches and marks and dirt and dust. So he looks basically like he's been
he's
in battle.
I like the sand color as you know, it's a little bit of contrast and so much of it is pure white or pure black.
So many
I do
Imperials
like
are
the
white.
little bit of the sand color, even though I like the white and black look of it. But
just a little bit something
I
different.
really liked the Scarif Troopers in the movie.
I did too.
I liked
they're
the
really
look
cool.
of them.
I like the look of their helmet. It's a little bit different. Just different details.
But it still
the way
looks
the belt is.
classic.
Yes, it still has that same Imperial look to it, just a little bit upgraded, I guess. So very, very awesome. And he does come with a weapon, of course. They all come with some sort of gun. So this is super cool. I can't wait to add him to the scene in the
little
back there.
trooper army. I don't know if you can see it. I got the box in the way. Maybe. Yeah, you can see it. But you're only doing basically troopers. But
just troopers, basically.
But and Darth. But very cool. Very cool. And cool way to limit the collection so that you don't go overboard,
yeah,
too.
because there's a lot of them.
Alright, so I just found these two guys. So let's do them, too, since they go with the Black Ranger.
We have Billy the Blue Ranger with his Triceratops helmet and his big long bladed staff there.
Of course, and we have Trini, the Yellow Ranger, with her little Trini size. I don't know what you count their size, so I'll call them
size.
Trini size, or Power Ranger size, or Power size. There, that's probably how it works. That's probably how the naming works, right?
Very, very awesome. These guys look great together, and of course, again, very sturdy and heavy. Very nice figures.
Yeah, again, I love that they come with their weapons and that they're nice and shiny. And I like how they didn't just recycle the pose for Zack for Billy, too. They gave him a slightly different pose, so it's not just cheaply repainting the same figure again.
No. Each one has at least a little bit of a difference to their pose.
I really like how they did that, so that's really cool. And what's this tiny little thing? Compliments of Mr. Eric Seashells. I came up with that name. So, and it is an Aliens mini-mate, and it is Private Wierzbowski, I think. It says on the side here, Wierzbowski. So,
I guess so, Wierzbowski, yeah. We're good with names.
I'm trying to remember Wierzbowski in the movie, but I was bad with the names. I remember Vasquez and all of them. But
a lot of them, the
which
name
one
doesn't
was
come up
which
that
one
often.
was Wierzbowski? I can't remember now. Anyway, let's take a look at it. His hair came off. So there's the little mini-mates of Private Wierzbowski, who I think is just like one of the Marines who dies, I think, because he's not like Corporal
I'm pretty
Hicks
sure.
or anything, like
Yeah.
like one of the real major players, I don't think. But if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm pretty sure Wierzbowski, whatever, he's just one of the like standard Marines in the movie. But it's a pretty cool mini-mate. He's got his full-fledged gear on, of course, with all the army decked-out paint on. I wonder why they still... It's sci-fi. They're going to a planet that's basically just black, blue, dark dust.
But camo.
I don't understand the point of jungle gear. really, when you think of it.
Tradition,
It's just
I guess.
standard, I guess. I don't know. But would an alien species really find that intimidating? Do they find camouflage intimidating, or is that just ingrained in our human culture? I don't know. But anyway, pretty cool. He's got the helmet. He's got the little camera that they all see in the movie when they're sending the signal back.
It actually has a ton of detail for
It does.
such a little figure.
A little mini-made. His face is really, you can see it a little bit easier now. It's like, very grisly. And he comes with hair, optional hair to put on, of course, which looks like adds ears to him.
It does.
The hair adds ears. You can, he's got build-a-ears.
That's just kind of funny looking.
And he comes with a little gun, of course, too, that you can slide in his hand to fight off the aliens. So very cool, very cute little thing. So this here is kind of heavy. Looks like a glass, and it says for a new segment called Pops, Shots, and Chasers, maybe? Pops and Shots.
Interesting.
Glass is for Jason. Bag is for Tracey. Brackets backpack?
Bag?
So-
Backpack?
Backpack?
Is there something stuffed in it?
I don't know, but it couldn't be a backpack. It looks like it's in a glass. The only way to find out. Okay, cool. So there is some kind of bag in here. So he says, that's for you, and this is for me, and this is a really cool glass. It's got all the turtles on it. Mike, Raph, Leo, and Donnie, and of course, the Ninja Turtles logo. Thank you very much. I always like some good glassware for my beer, for my Alexander Keats.
This is awesome. So it's just one of those little drawstring bags, but it is Traitor, T-R-A-R, from The Force Awakens, but he's like a Koopa.
That's pretty cool.
So it's Finn with the red on his face, but he's like a little trooper, and it's got the traitor.
Yeah, well,
thing on
Koopa
top.
Troopa, right? That's a Koopa Troopa.
That's awesome.
It's a mashup that makes sense.
That
It's
is
a Koopa Troopa.
genuinely amazing. I have to find a way to use that because that is so cute.
Okay, if scantily clad horror cave women in creepy D-list horror settings don't win me some points, I straight up retire. Hope you enjoy. So we're always making fun of Derek, because me and Johnny, and you now too, because I've gotten you a lot better over the years,
Yeah.
we're big into campy, bad D-list horror movies. We
The
just
worse, the
love
better.
them. It's just one of the things. And whenever we start talking about it in the conversation, Derek always feels left out. He always tries to shift it back into something that he's like, I don't understand this stuff. I just don't get it. You guys are weird. So he sent us. Oh, it's Hammer films.
Okay, that's
Okay,
neat.
awesome. I love Hammer stuff.
So it's a compilation.
Yeah, it's a DVD compilation of some Hammer films that I don't have, because I mostly focus on like the Dracula, the Frankenstein, you know, they're Universal Monster style remakes.
I just saw the snorkel.
The Snorkel. So
I
it's
need
got
to know what that is.
it's got The Creatures the World Forgot, The Revenge of Frankenstein, Maniac, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, The Snorkel, and Die Die My Darling. And these are all Hammer films from, I believe, kind of the later years in Hammer, where, no, you know what, some of them are from earlier. And it's got one of the Frankenstein ones on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually just a fleshed out, well-rounded compilation of Hammer films, because, yeah, Revenge of Frankenstein's 58. Hammer got, started getting big in the 50s. The Snorkel's actually from 58, believe it or not.
Wow.
I've never actually seen or heard of the Snorkel, so that one's going to be
wanna watch that.
That's going in our 31 days of horror this year
Definitely.
for October Halloween. Yep, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, 1960. Maniac, I've seen, 1963. Die Die My Darling, 1965. And Creatures the World Forgot, which I've seen too, which is the girl on the cover here. That's from 1971. That one is rough. So, very awesome. Thank you very much. I love it. And what is this little thing here?
Hey, look! It's that guy you two knew everything about. Captain Dex, was it? Ha ha ha.
Oh, what a jerk. We didn't watch Rebels,
Awful.
okay? So
Yeah. So we gave away a Captain Rex pop thanks to Collector Zone. They sent us that to give away to one of you guys, and we had
didn't
no
know.
idea what to say about it.
I had dinosaurs in that video because I didn't know anything, so.
So Derek sent us a little Captain Rex
Sauciness.
figure.
That's just sauciness right there.
Very cute.
So,
With
that's
the guns and the staff and everything.
well played.
Well played for sure.
Jason is officially less greasy than Tracy by a long shot. Yes, so, okay, this has a little story to it. So, when he was in the States, and he kept snapping us pictures and showing us everything, Tracy was like, yes, buy for me. Yes, buy for me. Yes, buy for me. And we were teasing Tracy for it because I was like, no, Derek, you don't have to worry about that. I'm happy with the $2 item you picked up for me, which is the only item I asked for on that entire trip when he showed it to me. Because I wasn't as greedy and greasy as my wife, who is apparently the greasiest one in the group now. So I got...
It changes from day to day.
Nah, you're the greasiest. I got a little Metroid. I don't collect World of Nintendo figures, but I am a big Metroid fan. I love the Metroid games. I love Samus. So he's seen it. It was on clearance for like a little under $2. So I was like, I'll take it, Derek. That'll be the thing you can get for me. And Tracy was like, you can buy me all of the other things. So I won't open it right now because I'm going to open it later and put it on display with the Samus I have up there, which we've never actually shown off in the video, but we'll do a collection video sometime. And if you guys want, let us know in the comments section below if you want some specific videos of stuff we actually already have that we've already opened and maybe have not shown off on the channel, because we have a massive collection of open stuff here to show off, and not a lot of it has actually gone on the channel.
Since I apparently have a secret toilet monster admirer, I thought I'd share the love with you two. Glad you get to experience Eric and Carol's work for yourselves now. Enjoy.
Yes, because I was really excited to read this, actually. So if you guys don't know, Alien Toilet Monsters, he said he was going to send us his extra copy of it. It's a comic that's coming out, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It's called Alien Toilet Monsters. Come on! And you know, weird and bizarre and kind of, you know, obscure and odd things are right up my alley. And it's called Alien Toilet Monsters. Come on!
As I heard that, I was like, well, gotta go see it.
I don't even have to review that comic. It's called Alien Toilet Monsters. That's enough. You have to read it just based on the title.
You gotta know. You gotta know what it's about. Yeah. So we've got a few things here. We've got, there's a What If Wolverine on the top.
Okay, but we'll do the Alien Toilet Monsters first because we've already been talking about it.
So there is the Alien Toilet Monsters comic. There are two different versions of the cover, and I love this one. Yeah. There's a lot going on. This
is the Nerd Block exclusive, the Comic Block. They were involved in Comic Block a while back, and this is the exclusive variant. Now this is, I believe, a toned down version of the first comic. Yeah. The actual comic that's coming out is going to be like very adult rated. Like it's not going to be family friendly, PG at all, right? It's gonna get gruesome and nasty, I believe. This is the more PG friendly version, but it's a very cool cover, and it was a Comic Block exclusive, and Comic Block doesn't exist anymore, so that's a very, very cool thing to have.
Very awesome to have. And
we got
a print with a little patch of the Alien Toilet Monster.
Very cool.
So I believe this is actually what the #1 comic will look like.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the main cover, I think, because I've been following the Alien Toilet Monster stuff. I believe that's what it's supposed to look like. And I believe the main girl in the story is modeled after Carol, one of the people working on it, Carol and Eric. And very, very cool print. I really like that.
Little patch.
And I love the toilet. Look, okay, so if you needed another reason to read this comic, look at that toilet. Look at the alien toilet.
Is that not amazing?
Like, do you need any more reason to give it a try? Come on. That's just freaking awesome.
I really can't wait to read it.
That's amazing. And this was, I believe this issue should send you to PP Pants City, Jason. So I actually knew this was coming. And that's a little in-joke from the last video. If you haven't checked it out, I'll link to the last videos that we did too, where I totally trolled Eric and took him to PP Pants City. Good. And yeah, it was great. I loved it. So, but this is What If Wolverine Battled Conan. And
that's cool.
These What If comics are really, really neat. And of course, Wolverine, great Canadian superhero. You know, us Canadians, so Wolverine's kind of our boy. Wolverine and Deadpool, they're kind of our boys. And I'm on the huge Conan kick, so when he found that and asked if I would like it, I was like, oh yes, gotta have that. So
that is such a cool, strange idea for a mashup.
I'm gonna give that a good read. Awesome. Thank you very much. That's gonna look awesome with all my new Conan comics. That's great. I love it.
For all those TB business cards you seem to have.
We like to send the cards with us.
It says Loot Crate exclusive on it. I'm assuming it's some kind of a card holder.
Yeah, well,
business
obviously.
Card holder.
Otherwise, the joke wouldn't make much sense. Some kind of box or something to hold cards.
Nelson and Murdoch.
Okay, it's just saucy.
I think I saw somebody unbox this. So it is the Nelson and Murdoch Avocados at Law business card holder. That's pretty neat. And it's got a Hell's Kitchen business card in there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm
actually going to throw that.
Yeah, I'm going to put some of our business cards in there. That's pretty neat.
So try sliding a couple of these in here, and there you go. There's our new Tracey's Basement business card holder for all of our information. Now, we're legit. Running out of room here. I think this is the last thing in here. We did a big box this month, but this is supposed to be our last box for a while, mind you guys. So we're still gonna help each other out and stuff, but this is supposed to be our last box for a little while because trying to do it like monthly or so, it's not as fun on a time limit.
Yeah.
So
it gets hard to keep up to.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep up, and then you start just wanting to fill boxes with stuff you don't even really want just to make sure you get it out on time. So this is the final item, and this is really cool. And really wanted this, but when we seen it go up for sale, we weren't willing to pay the price they were asking and the shipping to Canada.
It was a bit ridiculous.
Remember, the whole point of Pops and their fun is supposed to be because they're cheap. Once you start paying premium prices from retailers for Pops, then you've gone off the deep end. But I did really want this. And it is Shenron. So this is really cool. Not only is it Dragon Ball Z, it's also a dragon. So, you know, Tracey, dragons, Tracey and me, Dragon Ball Z. It's a really good pop, so let's take a look at it.
Oh my god, he's huge and he's so awesome.
He is nuts.
You guys know we love Dragon Ball Z. We are obsessed with it. We have a bunch of the pops already, so when we saw that this one was coming out, it was like, oh my god, yes, please, I need that. He looks so cool.
He looks awesome.
He has scales all down the body, and he's all twisted and weaved the way he is when he appears. He's got all of the Dragon Balls around him there.
Very cool.
This is really, really cool.
Of course, it's got the base where it's kind of, where it's appearing.
That magical power
is shooting out and stuff.
Whatever you want to call it.
Very cool. Love the whiskers. Love the, his what you would call it. They're like these little horns,
like
I guess.
But they're like wood.
But, yeah, very, very cool. This is the first time I've actually been genuinely impressed and excited for a Pop in a long time, because Pops are kind of getting stale, especially with the standard look of them all the time. But this just
unique.
It blows them all away.
It's so cool.
This might be the best well done Pop they've ever made. So I am super happy to have this. Actually, if I was going to have any Pop in this room right now, that'd be a hard choice. I'm not even going to say that. Yeah. But this is definitely one of the ones. If I had to get rid of 99% of the Pops in this room, this is one I would keep, because this is absolutely fantastic.
He is awesomely well done. So that was quite a haul from Mr. Derek Jones.
Now do you understand why we gotta slow down on these boxes a little bit? I know you guys love these boxes, but we gotta slow down just a little bit.
Of all of this stuff that he crammed into that box, what's your favorite item?
Oh, that's hard. I'll probably have to go with the Shenron Pop, though. Like I said, even though I'm getting a little, bored with Pops in general, because there's so much and a lot of it's so generic.
Yeah.
This is just an absolutely fantastic Pop, though. That's the kind of Pop that makes you come back. So I'm actually really impressed with what Funko did with that. And I like the What If Conan comic. So.
I love everything. I'm really looking forward to reading the Alien Toilet Monsters comic, but I also have to go with Shenron because this is just so well done, and he
It
looks
is.
awesome. I love him to death. I can't wait to get him on a shelf. He's so cool.
He is a really, really well done pop.
Of course, you guys let us know what you thought of this giant haul that Derek sent us and what your favorite item is. Let us know in the comments section below. Big thanks again to Derek for sending all this awesome stuff our way.
And big thanks to Derek for helping us out and for the stuff that we have in future videos coming, because there's a couple really cool things there that are going to be in videos. Thanks for helping us out, since the company we wanted it from wouldn't ship to Canada.
If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TB on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Bye!